I'm back at Mama's Happy today with one of my favorite people, Amanda.
Thank you.
You're so good to me.
You're so sweet. Thank you. I needed that.
So, Amanda, I recently moved and I have a lot of wall space.
Okay.
And I've got some things, but what I don't want to do is fill up my walls with just like going to a place and picking a print and picking a print. That means nothing to me. Also, is going to be very expensive.
Yes, please don't do that.
No, so I need some ideas.
Okay.
All right.
I have ideas, and we hear this a lot. People come in the store and same thing. They want to fill up a wall. They want it to feel personal, because when you go to a store and you're just buying the store-bought prints, it really doesn't say anything about you and what's important to you or your style. So it's great to work some of those in, and sometimes those are nice to fill big space, but then adding to it.
Okay.
And I'm a big fan of switching things out seasonally.
I love that.
My mood. So what's nice is to kind of get some things in place that then you can swap those things in and out.
Okay.
All right, so let's say if we started with, I've got a rather large frame. This is actually a window, which is a fun thing to do if you ever find windows that have broken panes in them. This is a great thing to do. Another thing, we just broke a huge mirror moving the other day.
Therapeutic. Also therapeutic, right? Like one pane is broken, just break the whole
Break the whole, take all your frustrations out, yes. So think about old window frames, mirror frames, broken mirror, save the frame. Okay, so in this particular one, we stapled chicken wire.
On the back, and that looks easy enough.
That's super
staple
easy.
gun.
Yep.
Chicken wire, we can get that any, like hardware store, big box hardware store also. Yep, very inexpensive.
And what's nice about the chicken wire is then you can clip your things onto that. Now, not everybody loves the look of chicken wire and that country look. So if you don't, it's easy to just still find things that you can actually just attach straight to the wall in the middle of the frame, and you don't need the chicken wire.
Okay.
So don't, if you're not a fan of the country living look, right? Don't be afraid.
I like how though this is super functional to me, because this one has these clips on the bottom. So in my mind, this is great for a big kitchen wall, because I can attach notes for my kids. I actually have 4 children, so I could be like, hey, here's your chore list.
Yes. Yes, right?
Or like, maybe sometimes I would say, I love you, and here's your chore list. But you can put all kinds of different things, invites to like grad parties, or around holiday time, putting all the holiday cards on something like this.
Super cute.
So I think this is a really great kitchen piece.
Kitchen piece, I would agree with that.
All right.
Okay, so now let's talk, maybe it's a little bit more formal room. So here is, now this was a gorgeous frame on a not so gorgeous piece of artwork.
Okay.
Okay. And
What was that? Do you know that? Was it like a picture of like a pheasant or something?
it was a
pastoral scene?
a pastoral scene. It was a portrait of a unknown woman.
Okay.
So on here, you could do something super simple. We've all seen this with the wreath, right? And then
I really love this though, because if this is just open, and this is a little bit big for this particular wreath, but just changing it out, like you said, for the holidays, and if you had a specific Christmas thing or a fall thing, you could just really keep this.
that could be seasonal,
and
yes.
not take this down.
Right. Okay, so then some other fun things would be, maybe it's your family's, your last name. The letter from your last name could go on there. Some other fun ones would be even just taking a vase or a pitcher, and with this, you could do the same concept as the wreath, as, hanging, and then it hangs up behind here, and then you change out the flowers that are in that. So that could be something where that's a
really great idea.
It could be something fun and kitschy, right? And again, let's say you want to do your pop of color with this. So your frames are neutral, your wall is neutral, and then maybe you find 3 things in the same, fun
kind of color palette, or in the same theme. Yeah. Okay.
And then have your frames holding those things.
I love that. Okay, so this is a lot of real estate, which I love, because as I said, it's expensive to take on a whole wall. So you've got these big pieces of real estate, and then what do we do around it?
Okay, so then you're gonna, surround those with smaller, maybe even some different shapes, ovals, rounds. And then again, you could do, how fun is this? So it's all set to hang. Your little bulldog, so cute. Okay.
That is adorable. That would be so cute.
Maybe it's the number of people in your family.
That's really cute.
It could be a photo.
Yeah.
So there's all different ways to use. I mean, this at a garage sale with an ugly print in it would be under $10.
Yeah.
Right? A little chalk paint.
Which we love.
Which we love. And you've got a wall.
I love it. These are such great ideas, and I love how you can change it up. I love how it can be personal. And honestly, something like this, what I think people, when they move or when they change spaces, make the mistake of doing is trying to fill it up right away because it feels blank to them.
Yes.
But maybe this just hangs for a while, and I don't know. And then I fill it in when something.
That's
feels
exactly
to me.
right. And maybe you start with just this on your wall,
Yeah.
and then as you find things, you add in. So it
Yeah.
doesn't need to be done all at once. That's a
No.
great point.
So this is awesome. I think I'm on my way. I'm actually going to buy this today for real.
Okay, I can ring you up.
Can you ring me
Yes,
up?
I
All right.
can.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It's always so fun to be here.
Thanks for coming out.